Hey guys, it's Emma from Peaks and Valleys bringing you another video today. Today's video is going to be on how to make bath bombs. So in the part 1 video, I showed you what the bath bomb, the finished bath bomb, looks like and works, I guess. So today I'm going to show you how to make it. So you're going to need a handful of ingredients. You're going to need half a cup of baking soda. You need a quarter cup of cornstarch, quarter cup of Epsom salt, a quarter cup of citric acid, 3 teaspoons of some kind of oil. I use olive oil. You're going to need 1 tablespoon of water, your bomb coloring, and the scent you're choosing to do. So I already have a quarter cup of citric acid pre-measured out. I had to order this on Amazon, but apparently they have it at the store. So I'm just going to put this in a bowl like this and mix that in. So there's our citric acid. The next thing we're going to do is baking soda. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add half a cup of baking soda, so I've already got that mixed or measured out. And we're going to put all our dry ingredients first in this big bowl. Next thing we're going to add is cornstarch. Okay, the next thing you're going to add is a quarter cup of cornstarch. So I have that in there, and you're just going to add that to your bowl. Okay, the very last thing we're going to add is Epsom salt, and Epsom salt is great to make your skin super soft, and it feels really good. So I have a whole container of this from a big bag that I bought, and we're going to measure that out. Okay, so then we have a quarter cup of Epsom salt, and I'm just going to pour this right in here. Now that you have all your dry ingredients together, you want to take a whisk, like this, and mix them together. So you're just kind of stir. Once they're really mixed really well together, you're going to add your wet ingredients. So the next step you're going to do is you're going to add olive oil, and you need 3 teaspoons of it. You can use olive oil or castor oil, either way, they both work just the same. And you need 3 teaspoons, but because the liquid reacts with the citric acid, you only want to add a little bit at a time. So we're going to do 1 teaspoon at a time and drizzle it into our solution and whisk it and mix it in. Okay, so I actually decided rather than adding it in, we're just going to put it in a separate bowl. So I have 2 teaspoons in here of the olive oil and the other teaspoons in our dry bowl. And then we also added 1 tablespoon of water. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add our color. And because it is springtime, I want to make them pink. So we're going to put 10 drops of pink in. That was 3, 4... 10. Perfect. And for today's bath bomb, we're going to use rose essential oil, and we're going to put that in there. So you don't need a ton of oil, you only need a little bit. I don't know if I can get that. So I did about 20 drops of essential oil, but depending on what the scent is, you can do more or less. Usually 20 is just about enough. You don't want more or less. So what I'm just going to do is, because it reacts with it, you only want a little bit at a time, so I'm just doing a tiny little bit of a spoon in there, and I'm just going to drizzle it in my bowl, and you'll see it kind of start to react a little bit, and you just want to get it to stir as quick as possible, and stir it in there. It will clump up, and that's normal, and that's what's supposed to happen, but as you can see, wait, you can't see. You'll see in a second. It's going to look pretty cool. Okay, so this is our finished mixture. Let me fix my camera right here. This is what your mixture is going to look like. It's kind of crumbly looking and kind of chunky, but that's perfect. That's exactly the texture that you want. So now we're just going to take some spoons, and I got these containers at the Dollar Tree. And then we're just going to pack them in here, and we'll pack them down, and I'll show you in just a second.
Hello?
First today, and these are our finished bath bombs. So now that you can see it up really close, Let's back it away just a little bit. You can see the Epsom salt on there. So all of us are gonna let our cups sit out. So you just let them sit in normal, like room temperature things for 24 hours, or you can put them in the freezer and they are chilled in like 4 or 5. And then we will pull them out of the containers tomorrow, and I'll show you guys what they look like after 24 hours.
So it's now been 24 hours, and I'm gonna take the bath bomb out of its holder. If that wants to stay. There. Okay. So you just kind of tap the sides to loosen it. Put my hand out. And there's your bath bomb. Fully dry, and it's all set to use. So that's how you make a bath bomb. Thanks guys for watching. See you next time.